Hey dreamers, we are having a new episode of Secret Santa, and as I already pretty much have told in the previous video, that I'm not going to do a sculpting video this time anymore because I was running towards the deadline, and the deadline is today. So yeah, the hours are ticking, like slowly passing by. So I have not much time left, but I do still want to do a little bit of like a short recap really quickly of what I have been doing, because like I have not sit still, and to give you a little bit of a glimpse of what my eventually an idea was that was popping up after I made the Ferris wheel working. I was thinking of like a miniature like stuff, and then like having this in the center and with some like environment around it. I must say, I could have done it a lot better if I had more time. I have to be honest. But I think I'm quite satisfied with it. It's not finished, so there will be another episode after this one. Maybe one or two more. I'm definitely not finished because like I still want to add some other stuff here and there. But to give you a glimpse, so this is like the Ferris wheel that has been working already. In the previous video we made that possible, and you can see there are some trees now in the distance, and this is what we have. That's it. That's what I made. That was my idea. It's not done. I still want to put some Christmas lights on the tree, especially in the front tree. I want to do that. The rest not. The rest is just like for greenery and stuff. But I definitely want to like decorate this tree, this Christmas tree, maybe a little bit lights. But I don't want to overdo it a little bit, because like the Ferris wheel need to be the center point, because like that's Chernobyl, right? The reference to Chernobyl, which is the person's interest. So I want to have that as a focus point. But this is what I made. So I made a little bit of like a square, and within that square I'm decorating the environment on it as a miniature. So you have to see it like this. I also made some electric posts, some cables, to give you the feeling that like it's an old location. This still is open, so you can see a little bit how I made that from the other underneath. This is still need to be of course closed off. I have to finish that off, but yeah, this is pretty much what I made so far. So what did we do? I added some benches. These are all my creations. I did already sculpt them before, but I haven't really like used this as much, if I have to be honest. I think I only used these benches maybe one time in a very old creation from a couple of years ago. But I thought, since I have not really used those, yeah, place it there. Also, I made a sort of entrance so that you can like, yeah, hop on. Basically, it's just for the miniature part. This is not like actual working. I still need to make, yeah, some. I still need to finish this. It's not done yet. But hopefully this gives you a little bit of an idea of what my eventual intention was to go for. And just like a little bit of like a cute little miniature for as the Christmas thing. I still want to add some snow effects. So I really want to have like snowdrops only in this part, so not outside, but just only within this field. I want to have some snow dropping there, and I think that's then we are pretty much done. I am considering to also make some lantern posts, maybe. So maybe one here, maybe one over here, maybe two of those. I don't know. Simple designs, so I can easily. I haven't really made them before. Yeah, I did one, but that was for Halloween. So I have to make a new one. But yeah, as you can see, everything is pretty much already in its full glory. How I'm going to send this for the Secret Santa. So there might maybe still one tweak, a huge tweak, because the person also said that they are very loving star like sci-fi. Now this whole thing is not really sci-fi, right? It has something to do with Chernobyl, that's for sure, but it has not really anything to do with sci-fi. So I was maybe thinking to, instead of having a blue sky in the background, I was about thinking to which one is it? I think it's to make it like within like dark, like space, I mean, and then we have some stars, maybe, I don't know, but or maybe just like leave it like this, and I should just be happy about it. It's just that I don't have much time anymore, and if I had more time I would add a lot more to my creation. But yeah, I was also thinking about to add a sign still that says like the place where this happened, like a memorial thing, but I left that because like I don't want to make it too depressing, and I kind of want to like keep the focus on the Ferris wheel still, because like I think that if the person really loves like Chernobyl and is really interested in Chernobyl, I think he recognized the Ferris wheel in an eye second, because like it's almost a one-on-one recreation of the famous Ferris wheel with some alterations. Like it's not really exactly the same. There are also some plates attached to the original one which I don't have, and I'm not going to, because like I don't have the time for that anymore to spend additional stuff on that. There is maybe one thing I want to still add is like add a little bit more dirt underneath those caps. I didn't really do that, but to be honest, I have no time. So the time that I do have still left, it's pretty much like closing this gap off. So this is like what I'm going to close off, and then maybe add a street light, street lantern, or like a lantern, like a small one here, and maybe here as well. And that's about it. And maybe some Christmas lights in this tree, snow falling down, and that's all what is going to be this creation. I really hope that the person is going to like this, because this was not my first intention when I was like starting this, but I think it came out quite nicely. Also, I added yeah, some I made some like a box, so I have here like some tiles going on. These are kind of referenced. They are not like random placed. This is a reference to the swimming pool, the famous swimming pool that you can also see in Chernobyl. I don't think that maybe the person is going to recognize that per se, but it is a reference to the swimming pool. So yeah, so there are some references here and there still from Chernobyl. Not Chernobyl, but like like this the town that like it's where Chernobyl was where the disaster happened. So like what the Piriput or what is it? Like I always don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. So I really hope that you enjoyed this creation as well. I'm very sorry that I didn't show this how I made all this. If I had more time, I would have, but I don't have more time. So yeah, it's sad. Um, hopefully, if I am going to join next year, which I'm not sure, because it's quite stressful to, especially in December time, it's always stressful. It's a stressful month. Let's be honest, and I'm always want to go nuts with my creations. Not go nuts, but I always want to give a little bit extra to the person, to the random person that I'm getting. So like last year, if you have seen the previous years, you know what I mean. And yeah, I just wish I had a little bit more time. I have to be honest. If I had like a week more time, I would add way more detail to the Ferris wheel. Yeah, I would anyway. I would probably have done it completely different. Maybe you even could like walk around in it. But that's not going to happen. I'm going to put fixed cameras in there for some static views, but you can also just like look around if you want to. So I'm going to push like explore option, and then the person can like look around, or I just like keep it like this. I don't know. I'll have to see. But, like fixed cameras is always like it makes it a little bit more like cuter. You can like make beautiful shots to watch, to look at. So I might maybe going to add fixed cameras here and there, and then also an option that you can leave the camera. I think that's the best way to do so. But yeah, I made some bushes. I made some grass, simple grass, very quickly done. But it gives you like a little bit of like a more alive scene, basically, with greenery and trees in the background. I used a little bit of a hill. Now this is not really like how it looks where the Ferris wheel original standing, like the Ferris wheel does. There is a forest behind the Ferris wheel, but there is not really like, it's not like placed on a mountain or like on a hill. Not really a mountain, but on a hill. It's not really placed on a hill, but I kind of want to do it because like I still want to have like a Christmas vibe going on with the Ferris wheel at the center point. I think that the most proud part is that I actually made the Ferris wheel working. I had no idea I was even going to pull that off, to be honest. But then you can see like if you're like putting everything like, yeah, I had no idea I would even go with this design that actually like it's working and everything like that. That was like totally not my idea first. But here we are, and I think it's becomes more alive now, right? So it's like you have something to look at, so it's not very static, and something is moving. So I think that's quite nice. I think it's very soothing, cozy to look at. So that's why I'm going to do some fixed cameras here and there, so you have that feeling of there's something going on. So yeah, that's pretty much what I made. So like I said, this is a shorter video than I normally do, but now at least you have an understanding of what my idea was at the end. So there will be another video after this one. I think that will be the last one, the last video. I don't have much time to record anything in between. So the next video will probably be the final version, and the version also being delivered for the Secret Santa, the version that the person is going to see. That will be the last video after this one. I hope that you enjoyed the series so far, and if you want to know how this all looks in the end, just wait for the last video. Or you can also check out YahDeh's creations go to her profile because like she will post it. You can also like watch it on Dreams itself. By the time this is out, like the creations are already been done, so you can watch that on her profile by YahDeh. So if you want to see it for yourself in on your TV or monitor. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to dream, everybody. And if you like the content, you know what you do. Like, subscribe. I'm not going to. I hate to say that always. You know how YouTube works, right? Subscribe, give a thumb up, give a thumb down, whatever. Hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.